Well, come along. We don't have all day, and I don't need anything slowing me down. If this information I've got can be trusted, I don't know how long we'll have until he goes somewhere else. And if he is truly the individual I'm looking for, that's only more of a reason to make haste. You may be right. We've lost enough daylight as it is. And as much as I'm able to travel in the dark, I still don't want to run the risk of hunters in the night. I'd much prefer to have a good night of rest for any good day of travel. I think I'd like it much better than running for my life until the next dawn, only to do it again the next day until we reach our destination. Even so, we still need to procure a boat, and even just a canoe for us will do, to reach the isle off the coast. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I have to find a way to sleep comfortably with these antlers on top of my head. This doesn't seem like a half-bad spot to make camp. Tell you what. If you go gather some wood for the fire, I'll start getting a tinder box and food ready for the night. Very well. Off you go. And don't take too long. I assume you can handle yourself if Hunter spots you, but you aren't invincible. Look for traps, don't walk into clearings, and stay in the shadows. Now run along. I want our food to get prepared before dawn, and I get a bit irritable when I'm hungry. There we go. That firewood should do nicely. Thank you. Now, we just need to wait for this pot to come to a boil before we eat for the evening. And, while we do that, I will do this. This, my traveling companion, is called good booze. Perfect for numbing the legs after a long trek, and numbing the mind after getting caught in a snare by some hunters who want to sell me off as some kind of market good. Well, I was going to save it for medicinal purposes, but then again the flavor would go to waste, wouldn't you say? Either way, it's mine, and I'm drinking it. You can have some if you want, or not. I could hardly care less. Just as long as there's enough to do the trick. Suit yourself. Bottoms up. Now, maybe if we're lucky, some of these plants around here could liven up the pot. But check with me before you throw anything in. I'm not too keen on the idea of just eating any basic shrubbery. Yes, well, I'd like to think I'm well versed in plants. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna see how much of this bottle I can put away before I forget what I was cooking. Well, you only live once. And for half-bloods like us, that time frame is a bit more narrow. So enjoy the time and freedom while you have it. You never know when it could be demanded of you. And with that, I drink. Well, I think something appears to be working. Either that or we put something wrong in the soup. Oh, hush. It's not like I'm a belligerent drunk. I have a bit more class than that. I didn't come all this way to get from the safety of the sanctuary just to get lectured by a stranger I met in the woods not but a few days ago. I'd say I'm the only one with the gall that needs to do what must be done. And if I want a damn drink, I'll have one. Yes, this trip, this excursion, this mission, albeit one of my own design, is much better than just letting life fuck all of the half-bloods for all of eternity. And I'd say I'm wise enough to know when life's coming at us with its trousers down. That is why I needed to take this journey and why I'm letting you tag along. This may be the only way to help bring our people out of subjugation in the future. If the powers of man are too slow, then we need to do something more... something... divine. That's why I'm traveling to the Isle of Galkala. Because... if my information is right, and I think it is, it's the location of the Eden Garden. And where we find that garden, we find the one who is responsible for our creation, the being who made all half-bloods. Leo, the divine of nature. Now, before you get your slip in a twist, I already know. It's very frowned upon and even violating divine taboos. But what else are we supposed to do? If we rely on the work of our hands and the generosity of a fraction of humans, then we will be kept in the dark for the future to come. And I am not allowing our children and our children's children to suffer the way we have and just sit by and do nothing. So, let's just say that I am taking the express route to find what I want. I'm going to find a god and convince him to help his creations for once. I don't know what awaits me after, or if he's even going to be there. But damn it, I won't have it said that I never tried to help my people in a way that mattered. Hell, I don't even know if we'll make it there before some humans show up and end our journey here. This life of ours, this half-blood life, is one of chance and entropy. So yes, if I want to drink until I feel like I'm living the dream, I will. So there. If you want to call me crazy, go ahead. And if you want to leave now that you know, by all means, I'd show you the door if we weren't in the middle of the fucking woods. So, do as you wish, but me? I think I have a bottle of 7-year-aged Caraberry Burn to finish. And if you plan on staying, put out the fire before you go to sleep. We don't need any beacon to our inevitable demise. Good night, my fellow half-blood, and may the morning come that we can at least bring this world to its senses. If you're still here by then, I'll see you in the morning. Good night.